Hi everyone! Welcome to the Knitting Machine course channel, the place where we're together learning how to operate an electronic knitting machine. And today I want to try 3 different methods of casting off. In this swatch I'm trying the method of casting off with a transfer tool. So how I'm doing this? I'm placing the transfer tool on the hook of the needle on the edge, because here the rest is already closed edge, and pulling this needle towards me till the yarn is just behind the latch. After that I'm pushing needle back, and that's how the loop end up on the transfer tool. Now I'm transferring the loop on the next needle just behind the gate peg. So I'm placing transfer tool on the hook of the needle, move it up, and that's how the loop ends up on the next needle. Now I can make a stitch. For this I'm pushing forward the needle till the yarn is just behind the ledge. I put the thread in the hook of the needle and make a stitch. And now I need to repeat this. So put my transfer tool on the needle, pull it till the yarn behind the ledge. After that push it back. Yarn loop is now on the transfer tool. Place the transfer tool on the next needle, move it up till the loop is on the needle. Move this needle forward, place the yarn in the hook and make a stitch. And now we can cut the thread. Remove weights. Here you can see the final edge, how it looks like. It's quite elastic, so here's the bigger swatch, the same edge. Now I'm trying an unusual method of casting off, and I have to admit it's also a rather difficult one. And how it works. So first I'm bringing the needle on the edge forward till the loop is just behind the latch. After that I'm transferring the loop on the next needle to my transfer tool. So I'm pulling it forward till the loop behind the latch. After that I'm pushing it backwards. Now loop is on my transfer tool. And now I need to transfer the loop on the hook of the first needle, like this. And now I'm gonna make a stitch between first and the second loop, this way. Next I'm gonna make another stitch. I'm moving needle forward, that the loop is just behind the latch. I'm putting the yarn in the hook this way and making a stitch. The last step of this method is to transfer this loop on the edge on the needle nearby. So one more time, moving forward the needle till just after the latch, transferring the next loop on my transfer tool, bringing it in the hook on the first needle, make the stitch between the first and the second loop, making the second stitch with the thread, and transfer the loop next needle. So let's take a look at the edge and at the result. So you can see that this is really beautiful edge, much better looking than the method with Latch tool or the transfer tool. Also, it's also much less elastic, still elastic, but much less. And usually this way of casting off is recommended for the neck area if you want to leave it untreated. Because you can also see that it's rather flat. Now I will try to cast off this swatch using the Latch tool method. So I need to move forward needles. Place the thread at the back, and now I'm pulling the needle back till the loop is on the transfer tool. Now I'm placing my thread around the gate pack and make a stitch. I'm placing the Latch tool in the hook of the needle, pull it back, till two loops on the Latch tool, and I'm placing yarn in its hook and making a stitch. Yarn is just behind the gate pack. One more time. So two loops on the Latch tool, I'm placing yarn in its hook and making a stitch. I'm moving needle back, placing the Latch tool in the hook of the needle. Now on the Latch tool, two loops, placing yarn in the hook and make a stitch. Let's take a look at the result. The edge look very neat, also a little bit resembling the Latch tool casting on method. I like it look a lot. It's also very elastic. Also maybe for the very tight underarm holes, you want to have something more elastic. So it's also good. Now I'm trying the casting off method for the extra stretched, for the extra elastic edge. And this is the same method of casting off with the Latch tool, but the yarn goes around not one gate pack, but two. So how it goes. I'm placing the latch tool in the hook of the needle, do the transfer of the loop on the latch tool. Now you see that yarn is around only of one gate peg, so I'm bringing it out and around 2 gate pegs, like this. The next one, again yarn, I'm bringing around 2 gate pegs, make a stitch, let's take a look at our super elastic edge. For the places in garments when this elasticity is really needed. Let's look. Not very beautiful, but let's try its elasticity. Yes, this is for sure the most elastic edge out of all I tried. So you can see that you can stretch it endlessly. So maybe for the tight underarm spaces somewhere, it's actually very good way of casting off.